The baby wouldn't stop crying. Nala Smith stood in the doorway of the nursery, heart pounding, watching Ava Lane hover over the crib. "Please, Miss Ava, just let me." Ava's hand moved fast. Covered the baby's mouth. Pressed down. The crying stopped. Nala lunged forward. "What are you doing?" Ava turned. Eyes cold. Smile colder. Solving a problem. That's when Nala saw it. The syringe in Ava's other hand. And the truth she'd been too terrified to believe crashed down. Ava Lane, fiancée of billionaire Chase Whitmore, America's sweetheart philanthropist, the woman on magazine covers, holding orphans, wasn't trying to calm the baby. She was trying to kill her. And what Nala discovered in the next 12 hours would expose a secret so twisted it wouldn't just destroy Ava's perfect image. It would reveal that the baby in that crib was never supposed to exist at all. 6 months earlier, Nala Smith took a job she desperately needed. Live-in housekeeper for Chase Whitmore. Tech billionaire, 38, self-made. His estate in Pacific Palisades, California, overlooked the ocean. 12 bedrooms, tennis courts, staff quarters. Nala was 52. From Atlanta originally, moved to LA 15 years ago. Single mother, 3 grown kids, 2 grandkids she sent money to every month. She'd worked housekeeping jobs her whole life. Hotels, mansions, offices. This was her best gig yet. $70,000 a year, room and board, health insurance. She could finally breathe. Chase Whitmore was kind, quiet, respectful. Said good morning, asked about her family. Treated her like a person, not invisible. That was rare. Then there was Ava Lane, Chase's fiancée. 29, stunning, former model turned philanthropist. Blonde, perfect skin. Magazine cover smile. She ran a foundation for orphan children, the Ava Lane Foundation. Built schools in Kenya, funded adoption programs, hosted galas. She was beloved. Instagram, 4 million followers. Vogue called her the conscience of her generation. But Nala saw something else. The way Ava's smile dropped the second cameras left. How she snapped at staff when Chase wasn't around. The cold calculation in her eyes. Nala kept quiet. It wasn't her business. She cleaned, cooked when asked, stayed out of the way. Then Ava got pregnant. The announcement went viral. Billionaire Chase Whitmore and fiancée Ava Lane expecting first child. The engagement had been 2 years. No wedding date set, but a baby was coming. Ava glowed in every photo, rubbing her belly, talking about motherhood, joy, blessings. Nala watched her behind closed doors, saw something different. Ava hated being pregnant, complained constantly. "This is ruining my body. I can't do anything. Everyone's staring at me like I'm a cow." Chase tried to comfort her. "You're beautiful. This is a blessing. Easy for you to say. Ava, we wanted this. You wanted this." The words hung heavy. Chase looked hurt, but said nothing. Nala pretended not to hear, kept folding laundry, but she filed it away. Something was wrong. The baby came early. 7 months. Emergency C-section at Cedars-Sinai in West Hollywood. Chase called Nala from the hospital. "It's a girl. She's tiny but strong." Nala smiled. "Congratulations, Mr. Whitmore." "Thank you, Nala. We'll be home in a few days." When they returned, Nala saw the baby. So small, fragile, beautiful, dark hair, Chase's nose. Her name was Isla. Nala offered to help. "I raised 3. I know babies." Ava waved her off. "We have a night nurse." Of course. But the night nurse quit after 2 weeks. Then the second one. Then the third. All citing the same reason. "Miss Lane is difficult." Ava refused to let anyone else be hired. "I'll handle it myself." But she didn't handle it. She ignored Isla, left her crying for hours. Didn't feed her on time. Chase was traveling for business. Didn't see it. Nala did. She started sneaking in. When Ava was asleep or out, feeding Isla, changing her, rocking her. The baby would calm instantly in Nala's arms. "You're okay, sweet girl. I got you." One night, Nala found Isla alone, screaming. Ava was downstairs on a Zoom call, foundation meeting, smiling, laughing, performing. Nala went to the nursery, picked up Isla. The baby was burning up. Fever. Nala checked her diaper, her formula, everything. Then she saw it. A small bruise on Isla's arm. Nala's stomach turned. She brought Isla downstairs. Ava saw her. Face darkened. "What are you doing?" "She has a fever and a bruise." "Baby's bruise. It's normal." "This isn't normal." Ava stood. "You're overstepping." "I'm helping." "I didn't ask for your help." "She needs help." Ava's voice went ice cold. "Give her to me." Nala hesitated. Ava stepped closer. "Now." Nala handed Isla over. Ava took her, turned away. "And if you touch my daughter again without permission, you're fired." Nala stood frozen. Something was very, very wrong. Nala started watching. Carefully, quietly. She noticed patterns. Ava only held Isla when Chase was home. Performed, smiled, cooed. The second he left, Isla went back in the crib. Ignored. Nala also noticed something else. Ava was on her phone constantly. Texting someone. Smiling at the screen. Not Chase. One day, Ava left her phone on the kitchen counter. Nala walked by. Saw a text notification. From D. "When are you going to tell him?" Nala's heart raced. She shouldn't look, but something told her she had to. She glanced around. Ava was upstairs. Nala picked up the phone. It wasn't locked. She opened the messages. What she read made her knees buckle. Ava. "I can't tell him. Not yet." D. "He deserves to know she's not his." Ava. "If he finds out, I lose everything." D. "So what's the plan?" Ava. "I'm working on it." Nala's hands shook. She scrolled up. Found more. Photos. Plans. Conversations about someone named Derek. Ava's ex-boyfriend. The baby's real father. Nala put the phone down. Backed away. Her mind raced. Isla wasn't Chase's daughter. Ava was lying. And she was planning something. That night, Nala couldn't sleep. She had to tell Chase. But what if he didn't believe her? What if Ava fired her? Called the police? Nala had no proof except what she saw. And she'd looked at Ava's phone without permission. She decided to wait. Gather more evidence. Protect Isla. Then tell Chase everything. But she ran out of time. 3 days later, Nala heard it. Isla crying. Not normal crying. Desperate. Terrified. Nala ran to the nursery. Found Ava standing over the crib. Hand over Isla's mouth. Syringe in the other hand. "Please, Miss Ava. Just let me." Ava turned. Eyes dead. Smiled. Solving a problem. Nala lunged. Grabbed Ava's wrist. The syringe fell. Ava shoved her. Nala hit the wall. But she didn't back down. "What are you doing?" "What I should have done weeks ago." "She's a baby." "She's a mistake." Nala's voice broke. "She's innocent. She's ruining everything." Ava picked up the syringe. Nala stepped in front of the crib. "You'll have to go through me." Ava's face twisted. "Fine." She lunged. Nala grabbed her arm. They struggled. The syringe clattered to the floor. Ava screamed. Scratched. Fought. But Nala was stronger, fueled by something Ava would never understand. Love for a child that wasn't even hers. Nala shoved Ava back. Grabbed Isla. Ran. Down the stairs. Out the door. Into her car. She didn't stop until she reached the police station in Santa Monica. When you see evil hiding behind a smile, staying silent isn't an option. It's complicity. Some of you know what it's like to stand up when everything in you says to look away. If you're still watching, it's because you believe some lines can never be uncrossed. The police didn't believe her at first. Ava Lane? The philanthropist? Nala told them everything. The bruises, the neglect, the texts, the syringe. They took Isla, examined her, found evidence. Malnutrition, dehydration, bruising consistent with abuse, and traces of sedatives in her system. Ava had been drugging her to keep her quiet. The syringe Nala stopped her from using? Insulin. Isla wasn't diabetic. A dose that size would have killed her. The police arrested Ava that night. At the Palisades estate, she was on a video call. Foundation donors. Smiling. Performing. When officers walked in, her face went white. Chase was in New York. Flew back immediately. Met Nala at the station. His face was shattered. Is it true? Nala nodded. I'm so sorry. How long? I suspected for weeks, but I didn't know how bad until tonight. Chase sat down hard. She tried to kill her. Yes. Why? Nala hesitated, then told him about the texts. Chase pulled out his phone, called his lawyer, demanded Ava's phone records. Within hours, they had everything. The affair with Derek, the paternity secret, the plan to make Isla disappear and blame SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. No one would question it. Ava would play the grieving mother. Chase would comfort her. And she'd keep the ring, the money, the life. Chase read it all. Tears streaming. I loved her. I know. How did I not see? Because she's a performer. And you're a good man. Nala touched his hand. But Isla's safe now. That's what matters. Chase looked at her. You saved her life. I did what anyone should have done. Not anyone. You. The trial was fast. Ava's lawyers tried everything. Postpartum depression, psychosis, temporary insanity. But the evidence was overwhelming. The texts, the insulin, the abuse, and Nala's testimony. She sat on the stand, told the jury everything. Ava stared at her with pure hatred. But Nala didn't flinch. The jury deliberated for 3 hours. Guilty. Attempted murder, child abuse, fraud. 30 years to life. Ava screamed as they led her away. You ruined everything! Nala watched her go. Felt nothing but relief. Chase took full custody of Isla. Even after the paternity test confirmed she wasn't biologically his. She's my daughter. I don't care about DNA. He hired Nala as Isla's full-time nanny. Doubled her salary. But Nala would have done it for free. She loved that little girl. Isla thrived. Gained weight. Started smiling. Laughing. She was safe. Loved. The media went insane. Ava Lane's fall from grace was everywhere. Her foundation dissolved. Endorsements pulled. Instagram deleted. She became a cautionary tale. The perfect image hiding a monster. Chase struggled. With trust. With grief. With guilt. How did I not see? Nala reminded him. You can't blame yourself for someone else's evil. I brought her into Isla's life. And you got her out. That's what matters. Chase started therapy. Processed the betrayal. The lies. The loss of the woman he thought he knew. It took time, but he healed. Derek, the biological father, tried to claim custody. Chase's lawyers shut it down. Derek had abandoned Ava when she got pregnant. Wanted nothing to do with the baby, until he saw dollar signs. The judge denied his petition. Isla stayed with Chase. Where she belonged. 2 years later, Chase did something unexpected. He started adoption proceedings. Made it official. Isla. Withmore. Legally. Permanently. His daughter. At the courthouse in downtown LA, the judge asked, Mr. Withmore, you understand this child is not biologically yours? Chase looked at Isla. 2 years old now. Holding his hand. Smiling. She's mine in every way that matters. The judge smiled. Approved. Nala cried in the back row. After, Chase brought Isla to her. Say thank you to Miss Nala. Isla hugged her. Thank you, Nana. Nala's heart melted. You're welcome, baby girl. Chase looked at Nala. I mean it. Thank you. For everything. She's worth it. So are you. 5 years after that terrible night, life looked different. Isla was 7. Bright, happy, thriving. She called Chase Daddy. And Nala, Nana. Chase never remarried. Focused on Isla. On being present. On building a life that mattered. He also started a foundation. The Isla Withmore Foundation. Protecting children from abuse. Funding social workers. Hotlines. Safe houses. Nala helped run it. She knew this world. Had seen too many kids fall through the cracks. Not anymore. One day, Isla asked a question. Daddy, why don't I have a mommy? Chase knelt down. You did have a mommy. But she made some bad choices. Where is she? Far away. And she can't hurt you anymore. Isla thought about it. That's okay. I have you and Nana. Chase's throat tightened. Yes, you do. And that's enough? More than enough. Isla hugged him. Ran off to play. Nala watched from the doorway. She's going to be okay. Because of you. Because of us. Chase smiled. Yeah, because of us. On Isla's 10th birthday, they had a party. At the Palisades house. Friends from school, neighbors, staff. Isla blew out her candles. Made a wish. What'd you wish for? Chase asked. She grinned. Can't tell, or it won't come true. Later, she whispered it to Nala. I wished we'd be together forever. Nala's eyes filled. That's a good wish, baby. Will it come true? Nala kissed her forehead. It already has. Years later, when Isla graduated high school, she gave a speech. Valedictorian. She talked about family. Not the one you're born into, but the one that chooses you. She looked at Chase and Nala, both sitting together. Her family. My dad isn't my biological father, but he's my real father, the one who stayed, who loved me, who showed me what family means. She paused. And Nana, she's the woman who saved my life. Literally. She didn't have to, but she did, because that's who she is. Standing ovation. Nala cried. Chase held her hand. We did good. Yeah, we did. The end. A baby's cry. A housekeeper's courage. And a truth that shattered a perfect lie. Nala Smith wasn't supposed to be a hero. She was just supposed to clean the house and stay invisible. But when she saw evil, she didn't look away. She ran toward it. And that decision saved a life. There are people in this world who perform goodness for cameras and crowds, and others who live it in the quiet moments when no one's watching. If this story reminded you who the real heroes are, you know what it means. Don't just watch and leave. Subscribe. Share this. Let it mean something. Because stories like Nala's don't go viral by accident. They go viral when people like you decide courage deserves to be seen. What would you have done in Nala's place? Would you have stayed silent or risked everything? Tell me. I'll read it. Until next time, stay vigilant. Protect the vulnerable. And never underestimate the power of one person who refuses to look away. Bye.